So, here I think is the first great, yes, the first great conquering of Skeletor. Because he wanted Agrabah and Atlantica, we're going for Atlantica. And this is an epic battle royale. This Merman and Ursula clashed earlier. We're now going to have revenge for that. So Marina, Evil Manta, the guards. This is all of Skeletor's henchmen and women. I've been obligated to take a liking to Evil Lyn for reasons I cannot yet reveal. Oh, Evil Manta, you think you can be evil by telling people they look nice and hoping that will make them narcissists. That's basically how he works in canon. And, like, it was the first time I'd ever been disappointed with a Tim Curry villain. Because I'm like, all he does is compliment people. And there's actually an episode where it... Lampshades, he goes back home saying, I'm tired of people saying, oh, we're not going to listen to you anymore. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what would happen, because you're not very good at evil. You have to attack people. Actually hurt them, not just compliment them and hope that they will take that as an excuse to be narcissists. But then Ursula and Skeletor go head to head. And they're a pretty good match. In power. I love this. She gets crushed by a boulder. It's mild inconvenience. She throws it, boom, and it completely runs over Skeletor. She finds that as hilarious as I do. He's like, you will not humiliate me again. So she's like, I'll humiliate Evil Lyn. How's that? I like them apples. You know, she's the ruler of the seas. She's got the trident. But, unfortunately for her, Skeletor's just a bit too powerful. He's the overlord of evil. So Ursula has to retreat. She will go on to find other places to utilize her power. And Skeletor has conquered the first of his empire. Now he just has to get Agrabah. Maleficent has taken Grimhild. Oh my gosh. I think it was History Buff who suggested this. This is the darkest moment to date in the tournament. When we first saw it, they were actually doing this, we're like, no! No! You didn't go there! You totally didn't go there! And they went there. Like, this is horrible, but it's awesome. It's awesome how horrible it is. Ramses' young son, easily deceived by the promise of an apple. A poisoned apple. And they have this really awesome moment here. Kent Mansley finds the body. That's really creepy what they do with the lights. And, like, Kent Mansley and Ramses are best friends now. They're actually really sympathetic characters in some of the extraneous backstory. So Mansley helps Ramses put his son to rest respectfully. And Ramses, well, he's not going to take that lying down. So we're so glad that they actually went through with that, even though it's like, no! No! And that's the darkest moment in the tournament to date. Leave no evidence, Cobra Commando. This is the first epilogue that uses the Snow White and the Huntsman music, which is going to be the standard epilogue music for the next few rounds. It actually sounds very much like Mind Heist, so I have to wonder if Zach Hemsey had a hand in helping make it, or if they ripped him off. First of the crystals being located, because the Acolytes are... Well, except not the Acolytes are doing that. Oh, Zai's playing stuff. Oh yeah, and Marina Del Rey was arrested. I was just showing that she's kind of down and out. Yeah, you think that was foreshadowing? I think that was foreshadowing. Ursula finally finds where she belongs. With Maleficent, as it should be. I love Jafar's little confused look. Nerissa and Hordak. This alliance still hasn't been fully explained. You were all wondering after season 1, who is in charge of Agrabah anyway? And it's Abismal and Mechanicles. So what's Ramses gonna do now that his son's dead? Unleash Mum-Ra upon the world. And the world will never be the same now that Mum-Ra has been unleashed. Anyway, yeah, we were all, you know, after season 1, who is in charge of Agrabah anyway? And that became a running thing on the forum. Who's in charge of Agrabah? Who's in charge of Agrabah? Especially when Skeletor, you know, wanted to conquer it so bad. Well, who's he got to fight? And, you know, they'd introduced Abismal in that wonderful way in round 13. And then when they revealed that it was him and Mechanicles and had control of Agrabah the whole time. And that was just wonderful because, you know, those two are another epic bromance of the century. They're the flawed couple. And, you know, I even love the clips they use because Mechanicles is going through his list as usual. And Abismal just loves that he has the big hat. So, do you think those two will be able to stand up against Skeletor when he comes calling? Time will tell. Well, time's already told, but not in my commentaries yet. Good night.